Hey everybody, it's Vicky with Dementia with Grace. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody is great. Today we're talking about the letter V in our ABCs of Dementia FAQs, and we're talking about visiting a person with dementia. What do you do? What do you talk about? How do you make the visit beneficial to you and them? Sometimes people stop visiting their person with dementia because they just don't know what to do. Sometimes it's because they just can't see them like that, or it's demoralizing to see their person that was once, very intelligent and robust and witty and charming, and that is sometimes that charm and wit has diminished because of the dementia. But I want to encourage you that there's a lot there. There's a lot still that remains, even in the deepest stages, even in stage 6 and 7. There is a lot that remains, and that is what I focus on. I enjoy my interactions with people with dementia. I know that they're not my family, and that I don't have a history with them that could cause the sadness and the despondency that happens in people who are visiting their person with dementia. But I want to encourage you that that's a choice you make. That's absolutely a choice you make. And I might step on some toes, and I don't mean to, but let me just tell you, you bring your own attitude into the interaction. And if you are not going to see your person because they no longer know who you are, what I want you to find solace in is that you know who they are. You know all the people they have been. You have seen, most of the ages that they have been. If they have been your grandmother for 50 years, if they have been your mother for 70 years, you know a lot about that person. And you can build on that. Those memories sometimes just need a little nudge. They just need a little bit of encouragement to talk about things that are still there, still inside. I believe that we have a body and we have a soul. We have a brain and we have a mind. And the mind is so unknown of how we connect with those memories. And yes, they probably can't remember what they had for lunch today or what they had for breakfast yesterday, but they will remember the things from their deep past. And so I want to encourage you to use a tool that I have developed. It's inside the book, the Dementia with Grace Caregiver Support Group. It's in the Gather chapter. The Gather tool, or the Life History, is the name of it. There's instructions for use, and then it goes into the questions, and it's page after page of questions. If you have the book, then you know about it. If you don't have the book, certainly pick up the book. Gather is the first tool of the behavior management system. It's gather important details, routine or reminisce, assess, calm, or excite. It's all about grace. But a way to get the PDF quickly is to go to my website, www.dementiawithgrace.com, and there's a way. You just put in your email, and then the PDF is forwarded to you, and you can print it. I allow for you to print as many copies as you need. I say to fill out one on yourself, fill out one on your person with dementia, fill out one on all of the older people in your family. Just get everybody in your family to fill out one. It's 10 or 12 pages printed of all the questions that Google and I could come up with, of all kinds of questions, not just, what did you do for a living and who did you marry and how many kids did you have, which are what the typical social histories are. It's all kind of good questions. And I encourage you, and I tell you in the instructions, I encourage you to go down whatever rabbit hole they want to go down. If you start talking about when did you get married, what did your wedding dress look like, allow them to tell that whole story if they want to, and then go in whatever direction, how many weddings they were in, how many times they were a bridesmaid before they were a bride, how many times they threw bachelor parties for their friends, or things like that. Just go with it, and allow them to talk. If you are visiting them and you're just lost and you don't know how to visit, you don't know what to do, print this, and when you visit, ask 1 or 2 questions. You don't have to ask all 10 pages, all 12 pages, all at one time. Certainly not. In fact, it's part of the instructions that you don't. But pick out a few questions and ask them those questions and dig deeper. And I tell you, your visits will become more fruitful, more engaging, something that you absolutely look forward to. It is so interesting to me to hear somebody's life history. It's part of what I love to do with people. The R in grace is reminisce, and so once you learn those things, really pay attention to what lights them up, what sets their soul on fire. And then you can talk about that if a behavior problem emerges. And we go into all of that in the book. But certainly, you can go ahead and print the PDF from the website, dementiawithgrace.com, and go ahead and get that started. Absolutely. The book tells you why we do it, how we do it, and then what we do with the information that we gathered. But you can certainly, just to visit somebody, go ahead and print that and get that started, and I think that you will be amazed at how much easier your visits go. And it's fun for them to reflect back on things that they can connect with. A lot of dementia behavior and dementia sadness, dementia depression happens because there is that loss of connection. And so this is a way to bring connection back, and I think it's fabulous. So I would love for you to do that. Let's see, I'm still fighting a cold, so I apologize for my voice and all of that, but I'm working on that. Tomorrow we're talking about W, wandering is what we're talking about tomorrow, and then we have X, Y, Z. I know that Y, we are going to talk about you and how to take care of yourself as a caregiver, and Z, we're talking about sleep and sleep disruption and sleep cycle, day and night confusion and things like that. We're going to talk about that for Z. I don't know what to talk about for X. I don't. I mean, we can talk about x-rays, I guess, but you don't really x-ray somebody with dementia. There's no, you can't really x-ray somebody and learn anything. So if y'all have any idea what I can talk about for X, leave it down below. I would love to have some feedback on what you want to see a video on. I'm planning this whole month, March. Tomorrow's the last day of February, but we're planning March. So if you have anything that I have not covered, there's more than 50 videos now here on the YouTube channel, but if there is something that I have not covered, certainly let me know. I would love to work up a video on that, because if you are questioning it, somebody else may be questioning it, and I need to answer it. So I would appreciate your feedback on that. Okay, I think that's it. If y'all have any questions for me, please leave them below. I'm very responsive to the questions. Try to, get all of that answered for you. Also, if you don't have a support group, please come over to Facebook. It's Facebook, just the regular Facebook. At the top, you can type in Dementia with Grace Caregiver Support Group, and there we are. There's a link down below in the description that just clicks you right over. And if you have any questions, just let me know. All right? Okay. I thank y'all. Let me know down below if you've printed off the PDF and if you've gotten some interesting answers. I love to hear some of the answers to some of these questions, okay? All right. I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.